Hello, Miss Caroline. How are you this fine evening?
Why, thank you. I'm swell.
Welcome. I'm just going to ask you a few questions about yourself and your life as a housewife.
Okay.
All right, Caroline, tell me about yourself.
Well, to start off, I'm the daughter to Mr. and Mrs. Garfield. I met my husband, George, when I was 18, and we were shortly married after. And do you, Mr. George Winston, take Miss Caroline Garfield to be your wife?
I do.
Miss Caroline, yes! Put the ring on her finger. Wrong finger, but okay. And we had a beautiful daughter, Nancy. We live in a small town in Pennsylvania in a 2-bedroom country cottage. For transportation, we have our Model T automobile, which we got for the price of $290. While I stay at home, my husband works as a door-to-door salesman selling candy, suspenders, thumbtacks, tape, vacuum cleaners, backpacks, ballpoint pens, shoes, pants, and whatever else you can think of.
Oh, I'm sorry. Excuse me for 1 second.
I'm selling anything you want here. You're my last customer. Would you like to buy anything?
How much is this broom?
10 cents.
10 cents? I think I have 10 cents. Here's 10 cents.
Thank you. Here you go.
Thank you. I got this new duster for only 10 cents.
Oh, wow. So, what exactly does your day consist of being a housewife?
My day starts out making breakfast for George and Nancy, and of course a lunch for George to take with him to work. After he leaves, Nancy and I go to the market to buy our weekly groceries and head home to start schoolwork. Dusting, vacuuming, laundry, dishes, and preparing food and folding clothes are all part of my daily routine. Nancy! Help me out!
Do you ever have time for yourself?
Yes, I carry a torch for Babe Ruth and Charlie Chaplin, so I would always listen to the games on the radio and try to go to see picture shows when I could. When I'm cleaning around the house, I always have on my favorite jazz musician, Louis Armstrong. Nancy and I would dance around the house doing the Charleston, tango, and the shimmy just for fun when George wasn't home.
And I think to myself,
Gotcha.
what a wonderful world. Yes, I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
I also carry a torch for Babe Ruth and Charlie Chaplin. Why don't you tell me about your daughter, Nancy?
Nancy really adores the fashion, hairstyles, and the bold aspects of the flappers. To match the hairstyle of them, she cut her hair to a bob haircut, which is simply a blunt cut with the bottom of the ears all around the head. She wears it with either bangs or her hair brushed off to the forehead. One of Nancy's biggest role models is a famous flapper named Barbara Stanton.
Oh, I've only heard about Barbara a couple times from my niece. What else can you tell me about her?
She was an amazing actress that made 85 films and 38 years in Hollywood before returning to her television career. By 1944, she was one of the most highly paid women in the U.S. She is the best recommended for her TV series, The Big Valley. She got her Hooper career started by starring in her first role in 1927. Barbara was one of the ones to wear paint, so she inspired others to also wear paint. After that, me and Nancy found paint everywhere. Every street you were on had a beauty. Nancy, what are you doing?
Putting on my makeup.
Okay, hurry up.
When you mentioned about paint becoming popular, I noticed it also revolved around the Industrial Revolution. Can you hear your thoughts towards that?
The big spring of the revolution was a big miracle for all of us, especially as housewives. The revolution started to make household goods for the first time. That made a big help.
How was the revolution an improvement directly towards you?
The washing machine eliminated that need for us to boil water and scrub board, then hand wring the clothes. Dryers did away with the back-breaking chore of hanging up wet laundry to dry. And refrigerators meant that me and Nancy no longer had to make daily trips to the market to buy food or drinks.
Is there anything else that helped?
Oh yes, many more. Vacuum cleaners were helpful than using brooms and got rid of the labor of beating up rugs to get out dust and dirt. I I got my new vacuum from J.C. Hardening & Co. Inc. And the development of electronic stoves and dishwashers also helped with the food industry and reducing the time I spend on preparing food.
Seems like you enjoy your life as a housewife. It looks like I've asked all my questions. Thank you for your time, Miss Caroline. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you. It was a pleasure. Bye-bye.
Okay.
What a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow. So pretty. Are also on faces.
And you guys are now married. Say what?
Ready?
3, 2, 1.
I got this dude. That's the Thanks for watching.